Hello. All right. I think I'm live. I'm going to head over to YouTube so that I can see things the way everybody else sees things. Give me just a minute to go over there. All right. It's loading up. Here we go. And turn off the sound. Put myself on live chat. I forget that about half the time, I got to be honest with you. All right. This is just going to be a short live. I saw that there are a lot of people online tonight. There's a couple of sales. I think there's a hop. And I guess Friday is a new, everybody's live streaming on Fridays now. So I may have to choose a different day. Because when I originally chose it, there wasn't really anybody doing Friday. There was an occasional Friday sale, and sometimes there would be a hop. But now it just seems like all the time. Hi, Carla. Hi, Candy. Hey, JD. How are you guys doing? All right, so it's just a quick. I bought quite a few items. Els bought some stuff. I think her video's already out. Hey, Rebecca Krabby's in the house. You're hanging in there? That's a good thing. The alternative's not so great. Hi, Candy. Oh, I already said hi to you. I'm sorry. I'm a little 2 days in the car, and I am exhausted. I got to be honest. So this is one of the goodies we got on the trip. Els actually got this for me. She brought it out to the car, and she's like, and this is for you. It's just fun. So I'll figure something out with that. So these are from the Dollar Tree up in Utah, actually. I haven't seen these in our Dollar Tree yet. This one is kind of a Day of the Dead thing. Even the bottom of the bag is decorated. It's super cute. This one also has the sugar skull, and then it's got the little pumpkin. So, or not pumpkins. Jesus. Skeletons with the sugar skull heads. And they're in all kinds of fun colors. The green ones are foil. Just fun. Because you know me, Halloween stuff comes into the store and I go bananas because I gotta have it. This one was another Elle's gift to me. Little froggy stamps. They're super cute. I love this one catching his fly. She's just chilling out. It says, oh, happy day, and how are things at your pad? And then just some frogs, I love silly, stupid frogs. They make me happy. It's my happy place, man. Hey, Hot Threads, how you doing? Welcome. Weasels. Do you have weasels now, or is she talking about the ferrets? Yeah. Isn't that fun? So maybe at a Dollar Tree near you. We didn't have them here yet, at least. By the time we left for this trip, we did find those in Utah. All right. What else? What other goodies do I have? I don't have mine in order, like of location where we went. And then I have stuff. I had a craft lunch earlier, so a few of the sheets are a little rumpled, but that'll probably be taken care of when they're dyed. Most minimal paper damage will disappear when you dye it from it soaking. So I got a bunch of these. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and then Office of Training and Development. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and I snapped them up. I thought they would be fun. What? They sleep belly up with their feet in the air. That's so cute. Do you? Oh, that's awesome, Candy. That is awesome. All right, and then let's see. These are not going to be grouped together because I have kind of stuff stacked everywhere at the moment. Um, I think this one gave up the ghost during the craft lunch. See if I can just get the last few pages out of here. The ring biting went, nope, we're not doing this. Come on. Okay, so we'll just get rid of that. Well, that's one less that I don't have to process. That might come in handy for something, right? Can't pass up a sheet of acetate. Okay, so let's see. This was stuck inside of something else, apparently. Okay. So, I don't know. That's weird. So it's like two versions of it. Or maybe it's music for two different instruments. Probably don't need that piece, though. But we'll keep that in my pile of... Where did that come from? Okay. Oh, grade 1, 6 performers for 2 minutes. Whoa, this originally cost $35. I imagine there was more than one sheet, though, or one pack when they originally did it. Okay, so there's that. I guess it was stuffed in here. I don't know. I picked this for the amount of, stuff on the page. You look like an albino river otter. Wow. Oh, thanks, Deanie. Hope you're having a great Friday and that you have a wonderful weekend, everybody. So that one's pretty thin. Okay, and then I found this, The Witch Who Was Afraid of Witches. It's just a cute little storybook. I got it mostly for the pictures. I just thought it would be fun for my Halloween glue book and for other, for making some journaling cards and other stuff. I think it's a little bit like I'm going to read it before I destroy it. JD's going to get a sandwich. There's my Savers receipt. Well, we'll probably need that later. So I just thought it was a cute little story. So I'll be doing something fun with that. And then we got this. Some nice sheet music. I always pick up music whenever I can find it. And then this one is for violins, which is nice and full, I like it when there's a lot of music on the music pages, if that makes any sense. That way, if you cut it down, you're not like running the risk of getting a bunch of blank space. It does make it nice. And this one is for sight reading for guitar. So that's a little bit different. But I thought that would be fun too. Sometimes the beginner stuff just has fun little bits in it, Oh. And then somebody even put in a copy of this. So fun. That's just a little extra in there. Right? That book has fun illustrations. All right, so I'm gonna make a little pile over here. And then let's see what's actually in here. Oops, that's my, okay. So I've seen people with with the file folders like these. We found these at the NPS store that Curly turned us on to. And they've got the things here. I've seen people with these, and I think they've cut them down to a smaller size. And I was really digging the the look of those. So I thought these were like $1 or something. I thought it couldn't hurt to give it a shot. So I got a box of those. I don't know how many's in the box though. I know it's not like 100 or anything. Maybe it says on the other end. 25. There are 25 in here. So I got a screaming good deal on that. And I will just play around with those because I thought they would be fun. All right. And then we've got, I had some of these before. I think somebody sent them to me. It's guest checks. And I think there are duplicates in here. Let me cut it open because it's going to have to come open anyway. I'm letting them free in the world. Hey, Rose, how are you doing? Are you having a good night? I hope you're having an awesome Friday and a great start to your weekend. Let's get this open. Oops. Oh, that's fun. There, it's like half. How fun is that? So I'll have to rip them apart and dye them. And I didn't realize they were half like that. That's so fun. So you'll get like, and this one is tissue paper thin and this one is a little bit thicker. I like it. I love going in that store because you never know what they're going to have. Oh, we've missed you too. I know Elle's checked up on you a lot. Guest checks are one of my favorite. I'm always looking. I have some of the traditional green and pink, the ones that are like on a cardstock paper. I have some of those to dye too. So I'll be doing some little guest check packs, I think, coming up very soon. So let me pull down. I've got a whole little basket of stuff right here that's super heavy. Oof. Okay. Oh, just put the basket up here and go through it. So I found in one of the savers that we went up to there in Utah, we went to like 5 or 6 savers. There are like 8 going up the 15. And I think we went to 4 or 5 of them. We didn't get to all of them. We tried though. We really tried. Because we weren't originally planning on going there. And they ranged from 50 cents to 75 cents, which is better than the price I got here. And almost no markings. A little bit of underlining in a couple of them, but minimal. I don't pick up anything that's got like green highlighter in it because it doesn't dye well. But that means also more single signature journals. I'm going to be a busy, busy girl. So there's that. Elle's found this. I think Elle's actually bought this for me. For $3, 25 of the foam brushes. I use these a lot for gluing. So, you know, they don't last long. Because they get stiff. I know Carlos is excited to say Cliff Notes. And I like the size of the pages, you know, because it's a stapled signature. So you get the whole signature page. And then these are from those shoe boxes that you put photos in. This is the negative storage for those. So there's like, I don't know if they all have this. No, there's just this one little. So these are like little glassine envelopes for negative strips. There's only a couple in there. But, you know, that can go in a grab bag later or a goodie pack. Oh, and there's some stickers too. But I just thought these would be fun to tea dye and just see what happens. Sometimes I'll buy a pack of something because it's different. And I just want to see what happens. What happens if I stick that in dye? Okay. Let's see. Let me find the rest of these. I think they're at the bottom here. Oh, there's another Cliff Notes. All right. Oops, that doesn't go in there. Okay, so at one of the dollar stores we went in, they had these hanging up. So it was $1 a pad. And you guys know I used to write the notes in the paper packs on these. And then I quit doing it. But I'm going to start back up again. These ones have a tear off on it. Don't forget and stay positive. So I thought I could write little quotes or, little happiness things on there sometimes. But I like to use these for that. I'm going to get back to putting notes in my packages. I miss doing it, and I don't feel like I'm giving the best customer service I could. You can really? Well, I've learned a new thing. Carla is the bestest. Okay, so, and then we went to the NPS store and we found out the lady there told us there are a total of 3 of them. So we went to the one up in Salt Lake, and they had this like giant bins with all kinds of weird stuff in it, cards and stuff. So I had something like this before. These chess players score pads. And Els found them in the top of a bin, and I dug all the way down, and she was plucking them out. I'm sure we didn't get all of them because I wasn't trying to snatch up all of them. I just wanted a good selection. So I got 1, 2, 3 of those, I think. Here's another one. Chess players there. Oh, this is Scholastic. 50 games, 60 moves. Oh, they're a little bit, so these ones are a little bit different. Yes? No? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, so these are a little bit different. So I got 3 of the blue ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the orange ones. The color of the paper inside is the same. It's just a slightly different pad. So I thought those would be fun. Hey, Els, how's it going? Amy-isms. So, that was made of the awesome. In that same store, they had in the back other bins, like not in the outside. They had like an outside tented area, and they had their regular store area, and then they had a space in the back where there was more stuff on sale. So I found a map of Yellowstone, a map of Grand Teton National Park, and one for the White River National Forest in Colorado. So I thought these would be fun to dye. These are National Geographic ones, so they're a little shinier. And this one is USDA, which is on regular paper stock. I'm gonna wait on that till I find the rest of the stuff that goes with it. There's a couple other things that go with this. Now, Els found these. And I love me some little paper bits. So I'll take the staples out of these. And then I might turn it back into a memo pad. Who knows? We see them being done all the time with the paper scraps. So that might be fun. But there are a bunch of these. Give me a second in my giant pile of stuff. Because I had a craft-a-lanch, And, whoa. Do not craft-a-lanch again. I think, because there were 2 little books that went with this, and I don't see them. But there's more, even more Cliff Notes. Let's see. Because there were 2 little books that went with this. There were a total of 3. So she found these 2, which are staple bindings. And look, these ones have grid paper here. Field notebook number 351. So I love stuff with grid paper in it. And because it's staple bound, that means whole signature. I hope it'll take the dye because you're allowed to write on it in the rain. So I don't know how that works. All-weather writing paper. We're going to find out. But for the price that these were, it was worth getting. And that means covers for additional small journals as well, right? How's your sorting going, Els? Are you doing better with your sorting than I am? So let's just keep going. I'll put this aside here, and we'll look at that if I don't find the other. Let me put that book on the basket on the floor so I can toss some stuff into it. Okay. Okay, so this was a fun little find. So this is in Russian, I think. I think it's Russian. And I like the paper. I like the way the paper felt. It's a nice lightweight paper. Plus it's in a foreign language. And the cover's a nice size for a little journal too. And then I found these, and I could not help myself, even though it's the same book twice. Harry Potter in not English. It's an Asian language. And somebody took extensive notes in it too. So, oh, somebody's making notes on Dudley in here. So I thought that was fun. And they do have the little chapter illustrations in here as well. Oops, we passed one. I missed it. Because it was on the other side of the page. There we go. So it does have some chapter illustrations. And it's not extensively notated. And some of it's in Chinese and some or an Asian language. And some of it's in English. So how fun is that? Definitely getting dyed. Yeah, we both scored big time. And it started right at the first store, you know. Let me pull that off there. It's already coming off. It's annoying me. It's starting to stick to everything. And then this one I got because I like the way the paper felt. And this I think might be Arabic of some sort. It's definitely not Russian or Chinese. But I love like you can feel the printing on the paper. But also it's thin, but it doesn't feel like that other paper that I showed you in this book. Like, this is more like, has it more like a tissue paper feel to me almost, but it's thicker than tissue paper. And this, I think this is a higher quality paper. So I love this. I touched the paper and I was like, I need to have that in my life. So I thought that we would dye that up and have a good time with it. And the cover is fun too. It's a hardcover, but not somewhere between hard and soft. It's not completely flexible, but it's not knock on the door hard either. Okay, so I showed you those. Don't fall over. Do not fall over. Please don't. Please don't fall over. All right. Some more music stuff that I found in a different store that I thought would be fun for us. And I say us because, you know, I'm going to dye it and put it into packs. And these are nice, big, long sheets. So if you're doing a smaller journal, yes, I just did that. You saw it. I think I might actually tear all of these out. I haven't done anything with a torn edge in a while. But if you're doing a smaller size journal, even though it's not quite orientated correctly, this is about the right size. You might only have to do minimal trimming. Maybe cut off the white space on the two sides, and that may do it for you for the size. You know, I just thought it was really good size paper. I'm not falling for that. Yes, I fondled everything in every store we went into. Els was thoroughly embarrassed. Not really. She didn't care. She left me alone with the books. And these are more for beginners, but I thought they were super fun. Not quite as big as that other one, but a nice size page. They just knocked something over. I don't know what it was. So yeah. These are all kind of the same. And then festival solos for the clarinet student. And I don't think I've ever done clarinet music before. So check that out. Oh, and it's got some illustrations and stuff up here in the front. Then I found this. I know, right? So Oregon Atlas. I suppose I'll have to turn it like this, right? I don't know how to get enough of it on here. Sorry, ladies. I think that's the best we're going to do. So it's got some fun pictures that I'll be able to use later. And then, you know, I love this is a nice thin. It doesn't have any shine to it, so it's going to dye up nicely. I think I may coffee dye this one. And the pages are nice and big. So for people who make big journals, this may be a thing. I don't know if I'm going to, obviously it's staple bound, but I don't know if I'm going to leave it in signature pages because that's such a big page. I may though. And this has a lot of the touristy things written in on it. You know, because it's like, come visit us in Oregon and see all our things. So I am in love with this. That's why I'm flipping through it like this. Because I snatched it up in the store. There was some other lady picking up map things. And I'm like, I need this in my life. I looked all over. They didn't have any other. I was hoping to pick up a couple other states. But this was the only one I could find. So I'm really into maps and atlases right now, if you can't tell. It's true. That lady was like, do you want these? Els, is this yours by any chance? I don't remember buying this. Okay, so that's yours. All righty, we'll put that over there. So, Women's Council of Realtors. And it's like a notebooky thing, but also it has like this. So I'm going to do this in a light tea dye, so it still has colorability. But that would be super fun in a journal. And I think this may even come out in signatures. Yes. Check it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to come out in signatures. Check us out, guys. Signature pages for this one. This was an Elle's find too. C-Found did that one. Okay. There were two littler books that went with this. And I'm going to give a quick look on the other side of the, now that I know what's missing. Give me a second. I'm going to go observe the craft lunch area to see if they fell into something else. I know I had them earlier. I don't have them. So I'm missing, oh, wait. Here's one of them. So there's two like this. Okay, so I know the other one's over there. The other one has a little bit different of a cover, but it's full of, and it's a staple binding. It's got stuff about splicing ropes, and it's different. It's got diagrams and pictures. You can't get it out. I can get it out. But don't talk about me while I'm gone. Okay, nobody's talking about L's. Handbook for riggers. No, yeah. So there's two of these, and then there was another one along this lines. So I just thought those would be super fun. And we don't normally see stuff like this, or at least I don't. I don't know. Maybe you guys see. And these are from Alberta, Canada. So how fun is that? I know, right? But wait, there's more. We're getting near the end. It's okay. I'm not showing everything. Some of the stuff's already out in the garage. So, hold on. I know these go backwards from the way we think they go. So they go like this. So if I think it's upside down, it's the right way. Goes like, so this is them. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got an even dozen of these. And they're little workbooks. And I know I'm even flipping them the wrong way, but I'm so American. I'm sorry. They have nice illustrations in there, and then it's for practicing your characters and stuff. And the red marks you see in there are actually in the book. They were not added by somebody else. They're there. So I have a ton of those. I'll save the covers and offer those for sale to somebody who likes it. They are glossy, but somebody might want to use those. I don't know, but I will offer them up for sale. When I won't dye them. I'll leave them as they are. So, but there's just so much fun stuff in here. Has really fun illustrations. I thought it's just a fun way to add. And if you do like kids books or a lot of collage work, you just make fun backgrounds and additions. Some of the illustrations maybe you could use for art cards or journaling cards. These are not going to be in signatures though, I don't think. Maybe. Let's look. Nope. These are going to come apart. Oh, just came apart right there. So it's not going to come apart in signatures, unfortunately. But I still think they're awesome-tastic. And I got a screaming deal on them, too. So 12 of those. Els looked at me at the end of this and said, I better not hear these words out of your mouth for at least 3 months. I don't have anything to dye. And I said, okay, I'll try, but it'll be hard. I always have the wanty for dye stuff, I probably could dye for a year on what I have, but I'm always like, ooh, look at that. Apparently, I'm a greedy paper whore. So this is drummers, but this is for beginners. So, and then besides still waters for organ. So there's that. I got, actually Els got this and then gave it to me. I bought a lot of my own stuff with the trip, but Els was nice enough to find things for me as well. And then she paid for them, and then she shoved them at me and went, this is for you. So there are some manila ones in here, but I thought it would be fun I'll probably tea dye the colored ones and work from there. But I have a hard time passing up file folders. It's an obsession. And these were pretty cheap, so yay to the Els for giving me that. And then this is the last of the stuff I have to show you. That's for my Halloween project. This is a desk encyclopedia, and look at it. Look at it. I love it. The paper is nice and thin, but not brittle. It doesn't crack at all. Look at that. Check it out. I won't do that before I sell it, I promise. And that's a nice big chunky book too. It's a little bit bigger than usual, so I thought it could have several applications for use. And then I bought this American Sign Language book. Because that's different, and that's a foreign language in a way too. Check it out. So, I got a big old box of manila file folders for the legal size for making some things I need to make. I think that's this I got before we went on the trip. Ooh, and I have I couldn't help myself. We were in a store. I bought a tablecloth, and it is ginormous. But I think I buried it under a bunch of other stuff. So let me move these off here. I have a couple other things to show you that don't have to do with the trip. I don't know how to do this to show you this that Elle's got me. But for full effect, I'm going to take the camera down and point it at me. It could be terrible. And Elle's gave me this too. She got a bunch of rickrack, and she had some duplicate colors, and it's little baby rickrack. I have a couple other colors. But fall is coming, and I always need little trimmy things. All right. Be prepared, people. I'm about to take the camera down. Do not judge my room, by the way. Let's see. Yes, this is Elle's bought me this. Oh, hold on. This mask. So there you go. That's my new Frankenstein thing. Let's see if it goes up there. I finally put him up on the wall. All right, I'm going back. I'm putting the camera back where it belongs. Flipping that baby in. So now when she tries to say this is not my circus, that's not my monkey, we can prove otherwise. You're never that. We've been on tons of Scaventures. I almost never do as well as Els. And I see people hauling stuff all the time, and I'm like, I say exactly that. That never happens to me, right? But this time I feel like I can say some of that happened to me. I forgot my other thing that I got that was totally not craft related, but I needed it. I had to have it. We walked into the second store of the entire trip, and there it was. Here he comes. Because I won't be able to fit all of them on the screen. And he's a little candle holder. He's very tall and thin and fun. And I went, I need that. You guys are giving me monkey things. I had to have it. I had to. And then I showed on my Instagram that I was going to tea dye this fabric. So I wanted to show you guys the end result. I haven't ironed it yet, obviously. Let's show the other end that's not all wrinkled up. So this was pure white with the stuff on it. And I got it. It looks a little bit like that, huh? So I thought these might be fun little. I'm going to cut them out and use them because it's repeats. I think this is the full. Els wants this part up here, the little thready bit here. So I'm probably going to keep half of this for myself because I can do 2 sets out of one side. And then the other half will probably wind up in the shop as 2 sets as well. You could just cover a whole book with this, or it was actually I think meant for quilting. But I just thought they were a little bit creepy. So I'm going to do some little creepy sewing books for October. This was stark white. It came out nice. There's a little bit of grunge here. There's just enough grunge to make it interesting. Like there's a little grunge in here, without destroying the, oh wait, maybe it's not. Is this, oh, there's different stuff on this side. There's a piggy guy. So I'd have to take half. Oh, I don't know now. Now I'm gonna have to keep the whole thing. If I want to make, maybe I'll just make one set and sell the other half. But anyway, you can buy this on Etsy. I can look up, if anybody's interested, let me know and I'll get you a link. But it is white. It's not tea dyed like this. And I'll put the other part of the tea dyed into the shop. Because I'm definitely for sure making some cute little, just some very basic, not overly embellished. I have a couple of little sewing themed things that I can put in it that I think will be fun. But I was super excited at how nicely it came out. So I wanted to share that with you. Big man. Yep, there's a big man in there. Let me put something up here that's more interesting than me just having a blank green thing. Things to remind us of this. My little monkey mask. There we go. That seems appropriate. So I hope you guys had a great week. We were gone all day Wednesday and all day Thursday. We got back a little bit after midnight last night. We did not encounter any of that storm with the lightning in it. We did see an on fire truck, like completely on fire. It was scary for me. Alice didn't seem that bothered. But I think she's seen a lot more accidents than I have. And the traffic hang up where we were stuck for like 2 hours in one spot, that turned out to be a super huge 3 or 4 car collision. It looks like maybe 2 trucks and a car or 2 cars. It was hard to tell, but the one car was so smashed up. I feel certain that at least that person did not walk away from that. You're welcome, Deanie. So the trip was awesome, but tempered with some put your head on straight reality, you know. No matter how bad you think your life is, you were not in that accident. So a little perspective, but other than that, awesome trip. We had a great time. We ate crap food. We sung a lot of 70s songs. And that was the whole thing. So I am still working on my single signature journals for my Patreons and my prepaid subscribers. I now have more covers to work with. But I will be on I'm not going to commit to a day. I'm going to commit to a time, either Saturday or Sunday, depending on what time works best, depending on where the tea and color batches are, because that's my priority right now. I have so much I want to get out for you guys. So I will either be on Saturday or Sunday at 4 o'clock. If you're home and you're game, I will be working on those journals. I probably will be gessoing things and babbling, as I tend to babble. Hey, Arlene, you're catching us just as we're leaving. How are you doing, sweet lady? The orange paper is almost done. I don't think I have any in here to show you. I think it's still it's coral, but coral is an orange, just so you know. I know, right, Arlene? You walk in the room and you're all sunny and happy and you're a beautiful lady, and we all went, bye, Arlene. It's not your fault. You just happened to come in right at the end of my stream. Bye, JD. Enjoy your wrestling. Have a great night. Thanks for coming and spending a little time with us. All right, so I am going to sign out. And I will be back at 4 o'clock on either Saturday or Sunday. It depends on where the batches are sitting. So until however you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me, and for the thumbs up and the thumbs down, and just for the general banter and laughter that you brought me. I have a great time every time I hang out with you guys. So until I see you in my box, or in my life, or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Merry part, Carla, and bright blessings to everybody.